Oh, one of my very favorite people in the world.
So good to
Hi,
see
Kristen.
you.
Nice
Hey,
to see you.
I'm so excited. So Kelly and I met last year we talked for a year, working on
Yep.
her class last year, and she came with Dan Wright.
Yes. Yep.
Did not bring Pearl, and I was sorely disappointed, but I just
A
met
lot of
Pearl.
people were.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But fell into love with each other, fast friends. John made cocktails. We bonded. It was so much freaking fun.
It was so fun. Like, it was so much fun that like we drove back and it was like 6, 7 hours or whatever, our little drive. And we're like, we should just move there. Yeah.
To
So we
Paducah,
should move.
Kentucky. Yes,
Yeah.
you should.
We should move because these guys are really cool and fun. And
I was like,
everything about that is cool and fun. We should move. Like, just sell everything and move. Seriously, not even kidding.
and
Yeah.
Galena, and tell everybody where you are. You're in Galena.
Uh-huh. I'm in Galena, Illinois, which is about 3 hours from Chicago.
Fun.
And they, I don't know who they are really, but people go like, they. Okay, so people say that it's like the Hamptons of Chicago
Because it's
because
an fun little artsy community
it's
too, right?
very artsy, very fun, very eclectic, based on history because this is the home of Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh goodness.
And
Okay.
so it's built on the river. So it's a historic river town that I promise you has more donkeys and cows and, just farmland more than people.
I love
So
it. I love it.
it's if you think Paducah's small, go.
And microcosm of it. So for
That's
those
really.
of you tuning in, my name is Kristen Williams, and I'm talking to Kelly Mae Krenz, one of our
Oh, you
artists.
mean everybody doesn't know our names?
No, now they do. Coming next year to teach at Ephemera Paducah. And for those of you who don't know what Ephemera Paducah is, I am an art and craft workshop space in Paducah, Kentucky. And Paducah is about 2 hours from Nashville, Tennessee, about 2.5 hours from St. Louis, Missouri, 3 hours from Memphis, 3 hours from Louisville. And how long did it take you and Dan to drive down from Galena? Do you even remember?
And you will want to move there once you come, so be prepared.
Yeah.
Well, we went from Galena to my parents' house. My parents are in Iowa.
Oh, okay.
So to drop off Pearl Button, which we should have never done, obviously. But and then it took us about 6.5 hours. But it's a really nice drive.
Yeah.
No, it's not a bad drive. And it's so worth it. Paducah is on flipping. And your place, honestly, guys, like, okay, pretend Kristen's not here. But like I walked in and was like, and I was just meeting her, but I felt like I knew her because we'd talked for quite a while. And so I felt like I could just instantly like touch and grab and go, oh my God, this lady, like, she built like Disneyland for artists. I mean, it's just over the top, like your shop and the workspace, and it's layered in you're just like, oh my God. And if any of you have ever taught at other places, then you will be like, bar none, Paducah, like, give her a gold star that's made of real gold. It's that good. And then you take us upstairs to the loft and then you pass out and can't breathe for a while. I mean, it's just unbelievable. You truly have built a mecca. Like, it's like stuff you dream of as an artist. It's that good.
Thank you. And then to have Kelly teach, and
that was super fun.
You drove, thank God, because to ship the amount of stuff, your kit, which is like, think of the most Thanksgiving banquet table, only beautifully curated art supplies for you to use in class. It was amazing. So yeah, we had the Mutual Admiration Society.
It was so good. I was like leaving stuff because I'm like, this would be a good.
Oh, I know. It's like, you need this. You need this. We're trading at the end. You need this.
Matches.
Suitcase full of sari ribbon now because it looks just perfect in my shop. Yes, you had my aesthetic before you knew you had my aesthetic.
So. I know. Awesome. And I had I wear your t-shirts all the time, even in the dead of winter. Like I had to have all
Well,
kinds, and now I see long sleeves.
now we have long sleeve t-shirts. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I've been getting some. I'll be ordering today because
Yeah,
it's cold here. Sweatshirts.
I know, right?
Doot, doot.
So we what are you tell us what you're teaching, and you're in the middle of May. When I post the video, I'll put the dates and a link to sign up for her class and all the details, but you're teaching the middle of May, and I wanted you to teach because you are such an amazing, your background of illustration and graphic design, so we're painting beautiful things with you in May, so tell us
Wow.
about it.
So my background in a nutshell is that I've been a graphic designer and illustrator for bazillions of years, but we won't mention that because you might think I'm younger than I am, and then that's great. I'm totally kidding, but I've been doing that for over 30 years, and I've
Wow.
had my own studio for 27 years.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So a really long time. And I used to primarily just work for large companies and do lots and lots of branding, logos, illustration, and loved it. Absolutely loved it. And it wasn't until I turned 50 that I decided, you know what, I'm going to do other things that I love. I'm going to go back. I'm going to paint again. Not that I didn't do that when I had my, job, my freelance job, but I didn't do it all the time, and I didn't rely on it to make money.
Yeah.
And then I said, I'm giving up all corporate stuff.
Wow.
New
Yeah.
slate,
Walked away from that. Yeah.
walked away from a whole lot of contract work, and decided to do this and just see where it took me.
Yeah.
And I really love it. I have 16 online classes now, with the 17th one being filmed.
Yay.
And that's since 2018. So I'm getting pretty good at that.
Uh-huh.
I don't teach in person often because I'm super picky where I go. And so right now, you really have set the bar like way up for me. So when I get asked, I'm kind of like, I look it up, and then
Now, don't diss other places. There's some great places to teach, but I'm convenient and we do have cool stuff. So, yeah.
well, I love you, but I don't know where. I don't know where those other cool places are. So if you're out there and you want to call me,
Yeah.
I'll check you out. I don't. I don't know of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
anyway,
unfortunately, they're getting fewer and farther between. I know, but the COVID
Yes.
kind of hit our industry hard. So I'm excited. People are excited to get back together. So
Yes.
yeah, when we saw that last year with your classes for sure. So
Yeah, it was
show us what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Okay, so I like to pack in my online classes and in person. I like to over teach, if there is such a thing. So I like to really give you a lot of ways you can use what I teach into different realms of your mixed media.
Mhm.
So when you think about this workshop, think about, yes, you're going to walk away with paintings that you'll be able to hang on your wall the next day. You're not going to walk away with something half done. And the other thing is, you can use a lot of these techniques in your journaling, in your stitching,
Oh, sure.
in
Yeah. Yeah.
lots of things. So I'll do a quick show and tell and talk through.
Okay.
And
And is this is acrylic painting, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I use other stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're mixed media folks. Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So this one is like, it's just done on one of these little cradle boards.
I love those. Yep.
And this paper I actually purchased from you.
Oh, yeah. I recognize it.
Okay. So basically how we start this one out is we layer it with lots, like here's a map. We layer it with lots of papers and we get a good texture going. And then we lightly sand it so it has kind of a gritty
Yeah.
thing. Then we start with our flowers. And I always provide like real flowers to look at for
Good.
some of the paintings.
Yeah.
And
Inspiration.
other paintings, I like to have like vintage botanicals. I
Mm.
don't like to show other, like, I don't want to draw the flowers for you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I do have a little like 15 pages, a little of
So
of
Kelly's middle name should be Excess.
yes. Yes. So when you get a kit, it's not a
But
little kit.
no, you need a
When
tote
you
bag. Yeah.
yes. So
And
I
you
like
get a tote. We got tote bags in the last kits. Yeah.
yeah,
Ones. Yes.
you'll have to have painted ones.
Yay.
And so I do give you some reference on shapes of flowers that I've just
Okay.
quickly illustrated, just in case you go like, oh, I really want to try that one. But usually the first painting we do, you kind of mirror what I've done just to
That's a
get
good idea. Just
yourself
to get
kind
in
of
the groove. Yeah. Build your
right.
confidence. Sure. Okay.
And
Show
I
us
can
another one.
change all that by the time that, I come. I could just say, no, I'm not teaching it that way anymore, but I
Well,
won't.
yeah, we
Just
won't hold you to it.
okay. So this
Oh, I
one
love
then,
that one. Yes.
I really like playing with the proportions of things being larger than they should. I love details. So you're going to really be learning a lot about detail and contrast and using paint, acrylic paint. And then also I love using oil pastels at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Sorry
Oh,
about the bang.
yeah.
And okay, so this has a lot more going on with papers, a lot more darkness, a lot more shading.
Yeah.
Um, and then I'll throw you a curved bone
Okay.
or ball.
Either one.
And I said bone because of the dogs. Okay, so these are just on black paper out of a little sketchbook.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
very graphic. These are all kind of not done. They're in progress, would you say?
yeah.
But it can show you how simple something can start out and
That's gorgeous. So,
then go and grow. And like this is that cool matte black paint I bought from you. You probably
mhm,
can't see it on screen,
yeah.
but that, and I bought the pink, and those are like game changers for doing paintings, I think,
Yeah.
because you can really get on top of your brighter, your more not glossy, but just shinier with
Yeah.
that matte paint.
I love that. That's probably that paper artsy paint. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. I found some really neat new things being in my cow town that we don't have.
Yeah.
And I'm a big proponent of gold metallic in everything
Oh,
I do.
oh, the
When we
gold
fish,
gesso paint. Yes. The Daniel Smith gold gesso. I remember that
yes.
life-changing moment. Yeah.
So you're gonna walk away with a lot of different techniques and a lot of different styles that kind of are the same style, but just different parts of that one style.
It looks like you break it down well. So for
I
someone
do.
looking at a great big painting and going, oh my God, how do I do that? It
Right.
looks like you've got do this part, do
Like
that part. Yeah.
super easy.
Yeah.
And here's a cool thing. You can actually take this painting and turn it into a really large painting, or
Oh
you
yeah.
can take these little viewfinders that I figured out how to make, which is just like a little 4x4,
Yeah.
pretend this is cut out. And we can look at different pieces of our paintings and say that would make a really good painting on its own.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So new ways of looking at what you've done and how to do it, and then add to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll kind of find your own style. Like, will it
Yeah.
be a lot? Will it be just a little?
Well,
Um,
I mean, that would look so different with just different color palettes. I mean,
amen.
yeah.
Yep. And all of these can be done that way, but I'm really good at taking it down to, like, say, if you're on the fence about painting and you've never painted, you will paint a great painting. I know
Yeah.
it. I've
That's
seen
what
it.
it looks like. Yeah. Yeah.
And so you don't have to come in going, oh, I have like everything you'd ever need. I've done paintings, for
Mhm.
28 years. You can come in and have never, ever, ever touched anything, and you will leave with a cool painting. And,
That is exciting. So for
and it's
people,
the perfect time of year because everything's blooming.
oh, well, Paducah will be so pretty. And I tell people, people worry about experience level needed for classes. And I say, if you are inclined, if you are attracted to this,
Yes,
the
there's
teacher
a
will let you
reason.
know if there's any kind of experience needed. But I generally like it when someone comes in fresh without those preconceived ideas to learn something brand new and have success with a great teacher, saying, breaking it down into parts and saying, you're going to leave with
Yeah.
something and you're going to love it. And you just need to be fearless. That's the biggest thing. You don't have to have experience, but you have to be brave. So do it.
Yes.
Just do it. Yeah.
One of the biggest comments that I get, and I added it up at the end of 2021, but one of the biggest compliments I get from my online classes, and I've had over 6,000 people take them.
Wow. Yeah.
I've had a nice response saying that I make everything seem really easy,
Mhm.
and I break things down to the point where they feel like they've been creating for years. And so those are really good things, I think. Like
Those are great
nice
qualities
things.
in a teacher. Yeah.
Those are
Absolutely.
nice. And I do want to say too, just about the paintings, the other thing that I think you're going to love is that we will take some, and not a lot, but we'll take some embroidery thread and we'll take a needle and we're going to stitch on our paper ones.
Nice.
And it just adds a little dimension and a little bit of like interest, maybe as a texture within the painting.
And you and I both love stitching. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I know, it's crazy.
Crazy fun.
Crazy
Yes.
good. So I really feel great about this class. I think
I do too.
sometimes you get niched into like, oh, she does journals, oh, she does stitched
Mhm.
whatever. So I do have a lot of people that collect my paintings and look for them. And I really think if you have any kind of little, oh, that would be super cool, but I don't think I
Uh-huh.
could do it. You can do it and
Do
you
it.
should
You can do
come
it.
because there are so many levels of amazingness waiting for you at Ephemera Paducah. I mean, it's inspiring just to walk in the building.
Yeah. Well, and to sit next to someone I've said this pretty much in every little interview that I've done, but they're not knocking online classes. I sign up for them. I have a hard time
Big
with
difference, night and
attention
day.
span. But when you get in the vibe in the room,
Totally.
learn from the people. And we try to do a concierge approach here at Ephemera Paducah. So you don't
Yes.
have to worry about lunches. We bring
You
them
don't.
in. We'll plan a night
It's
out.
like you went to an art spa.
Yeah, art spa. I like that.
It's like that.
Yeah, we try to
It
make sure you're comfortable while you're here. We have snacks, we have chocolate, we have drinks. So all you get to do is show up and create in this with this amazing teacher and leave with some artwork and some skills to go create it on your own. Like change the colors up, change the shapes up, but you learn the basics. So
yes.
well,
And
we've had oh, go ahead.
oh, I just wanted to say, and the other thing about the live teaching is that you really get more because you can interact with the teacher. Whereas on online, you're going to get an email or something. But
The back and forth.
the energy is so good, like you mentioned.
It's different being able to do it on the fly instead of waiting and understand, asking if you don't having follow-up questions if you don't understand.
Yeah, it's night and day.
Well, I can't wait. I want to paint. I'm so excited. I'm the one who requested this class because it's like,
thank you.
That looks amazing.
Thank you.
And now, Kelly, we are at the flash round of our interview. My favorite part.
I should have wrapped myself in lights. Had I known.
Had you known? Oh, and we should have said at the beginning, it's Saturday morning, and we both have like the no makeup Saturday morning face.
Oh, yeah. I keep going like this.
Oh yeah. I had no lipstick in my purse, none. So anyway, but we were. Don't hate us because we're so beautiful this morning.
Exactly.
And my hair looks good because I just got it done. So
that does look really good. And mine looks pretty good. I slept on it, did not do anything but throw water on it and brush my teeth.
Don't run a brush through it. That's the worst thing. All right, flash round. Woohoo! Question. I have 5 questions. Number 1, did you have an imaginary friend as a child?
Oh, I did not have an imaginary friend, but I did have an imaginary dog.
Why does this not shock me? And what was your imaginary dog's name?
Lily.
Did Lily do bad things?
Never.
Like, was Lily a scapegoat? Did you break something and blame it on Lily? Or no, Lily was just your companion?
No, Lily was just my companion. And if something like went wrong in my day,
Uh-huh.
I would just say, I'm gonna go lay down with Lily.
Oh, I love that. You're my first imaginary dog.
Yeah.
What was the first job where you actually got a paycheck?
Back to Lily for a second. She was a black lab.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
just taking picture.
Yeah, I got her. Yeah.
Okay. My first paying real job after college or ever in my whole life.
Ever in your whole life, the first job for which you got a paycheck.
Oh, this is good.
Okay.
Okay, so I grew up in Comanche, Iowa, which is also a very small town, like I don't know, 3,000 people. It's
Uh-huh.
right on the Mississippi River. There's one stoplight. There might be more now, but when I grew up, there was one.
One.
And there was the Steak Inn Supper Club. And think Iowa Supper Club. Don't be thinking you're traveling. Like complete with a little relish tray and the tiny little pickles that Tom Hanks eats in the movie Big. This little so
Was
and the
there a
little
salad
corn.
bar? It was a salad bar involved.
Yeah. Oh
Very
yeah.
good. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. So I got a job there. I must have been 15 or 16.
Uh-huh.
I rode my bike there until someone stole my bike, and then
No.
I walked. And I was a dishwasher. It was
Oh,
the
gross.
crummiest, worst job because
Oh.
it was just like an oil slick of, like
Oh, Thousand Island dressing and steak gristle and
water and that door would open and you'd get instant steam face and I remember, and I'm not that old,
yeah.
but I literally made $1.80 an hour.
Oh yeah.
Not even kidding.
That's a good one. That is a good
Thanks.
one.
Thanks.
Oh my.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Mhm.
Number 3. Who is your celebrity crush?
I only get one.
Your current favorite celebrity crush?
Oh, dear me. Oh, I have so many. It's not just music, it's not just actors, it's just celebrity, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, what famous person celebrity crush? Yeah. Dead or alive even. Yeah.
Oh.
I just opened up worlds. Oh, we could be here all day. Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna blab one out. I'm gonna do the
Okay.
first thing that comes to mind.
Yep.
I can't. I'm gonna do it. I really love. Don't know about celebrity. I'm gonna give you 2. Amos Lee, who is a singer-songwriter,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
who I absolutely adore. I've
Yeah.
seen him a whole bunch in concert and I love. And then I'm gonna give an actor really quick, which is Daniel Craig, who plays Bond.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Sorry,
Those are
but
good ones. Okay.
yeah, those are mine.
Your celebrity crushes. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
That could be a long list.
You could be on Bond.
No, that could be a really long list.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
My mom had this thing she called the adultery list, that if someone came knocking on the door,
Yeah.
she could commit adultery, and hers were Robert Redford and Paul Newman, of course, back in the day.
Oh yeah. Oh,
But still,
good.
back in
I
the
like
day,
that one.
like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. That would be.
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Okay. What is your most hated art supply?
Ooh, hated.
Yeah, your least favorite, the thing you just tried and just will never do again.
I do not have one.
You do not have one.
I do not have one. I can't think of anything that I don't like or like trying. I'm trying really hard here. I'm thinking of everything. One thing I get frustrated with,
Yeah, that's a
I
good
have a love-hate relationship, are gel pens. I don't like it when they get stuck, but you get this like fabulous color.
Yeah.
And you love it and it's working really nifty and it's super fun. And then it's like
Turns on you. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much money you spend.
And I sit there and write on my hand going,
Yep.
Come on, come back. It's like
Yeah,
CPR for
see the
gel
ink
pen.
in there.
Yeah.
I'd go with gel pens, although I love them.
Yeah.
I
They
just get
they
mad
break
at
your
them when they
heart.
quit.
They break your heart. They do. Gel pens.
They do break your heart. Yeah, and it's usually your favorite color one.
Absolutely.
Done.
You got to have
It
extra.
writes like, or you get halfway through an address and then it bellies up.
Yeah. 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 I get you.
And then
All
you look
right.
weird.
Number 5, what is your current most loved art supply or tool or, whatever. Yeah. Current, you can pick one right now.
Sandpaper.
Ooh, interest. That was a twist.
Yeah, well,
Not that expected, but that is a great one, isn't it?
well, you can take any good paint.
Yeah.
I'm talking nice paint like you would have in your shop,
Yeah.
and you can sand it, and then you can bring it back, and you can sand it and bring it back until something really incredible happens to that. And it's the fine grade, the 160 and 120. Like, yes, I'm serious about my sandpaper. I would say sandpaper.
I love it. I love it.
So get some sandpaper in the shop.
I've got some. Yeah, I've got some in the back on that red cart.
There's nothing you don't have.
I'm working on my word of the year, and I don't really like it right now, but I'm going to take some sandpaper to it. Yeah.
What's your word?
My word, I decided on my word is do.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm going to quit watching. I'm going to start doing. I'm going to do.
I like do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe we need like shirts and t-shirts that say do.
And it has a period. There's like no pressure about it. Just do. And I didn't want to do it because of Nike, but just do. Yeah.
I like do.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
I struggled. I came up with mine yesterday because a friend was coming over and I was teaching her word was effort. And I was very proud of her. She doesn't do a lot of art, and it came time to write the word effort. And I said, now, do you want to do it or do you want me to? And she said, no, I'll do it. And I said, it would be really bad if you didn't do your own effort. So yeah. So
it might be time to get a new word.
New word. All right, Kelly, I'm going to let you go for Saturday morning. Get on with your errands. I will see you the middle of May. I'll have all the links when I post this. This is on my YouTube channel. I'm going to put it on your workshop description. And those people who love this work and the look of this, you can do it. Sign up. All right.
I really adore you and thank you for this opportunity. I'm so Bridget.
Can't wait to
back in that car.
All right, back in that car. All right, take care.
Bye. Thank you.